Sometimes you have to get a little creative to stand out on Twitch. Whether it's the way you dress, the way you act, or by adding a bit of extra production to your stream. And when it comes to gaming, being absolutely cracked isn't always enough to make it big. So it's no surprise that one of the platform's most successful streamers didn't blow up just because of his gameplay. Instead, he's known for his backflips.
Let's go!
Let's go! Meet Valorant's most active content creator, Joseph Keeoh Winkler. He built an entire brand by bouncing around on stream, all while fragging out in every game he plays.
Try hard.
Ooh, let's go. Pick me up. Yes! Let's go!
Keeoh is Valorant's supreme speedrunner, who, after years of competing in various titles, has cemented himself as one of the most athletic entertainers you'll ever see on Twitch. But how did he go from streaming Overwatch to just a handful of viewers to building the world's first trampoline streaming studio? How did he land a spot on one of esports' most storied orgs? And how is he using his own experience to help his friends grow their content?
I'm Molly Bomb. Oh, I'm running away. I'm running away. We're good. We're back up. Okay, wait.
Wait, they didn't stick it.
Let's go!
Let's go!
We actually did it!
He's insane.
What?
Alright, so before he became the king of backflips on Twitch, where exactly did this 24-year-old Valorant speedrunner get his start? Well, Keeoh was born and raised in Orange County, California, where he was homeschooled up until high school. Growing up, his brother introduced him to video games, and they competed against each other in games like Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. But, unlike most gamers, Keeoh actually enjoyed touching grass, or at the very least, touching water as a springboard diver.
I liked watching diving on the Olympics, and then my brother had left swimming to go to water polo, and that was just not really the sport for me. And I was still swimming, and I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore if my brother's not here. So I'm gonna go try diving. And then I went to a class later that day, and then ended up diving for 10 years and winning 3 national championships, and that was kind of my whole sport.
Near the end of his diving career, Keeoh got into Overwatch, thanks again to his brother. But because of his potato PC, he only played projectile-based DPS heroes like Pharah and Hanzo because their attacks required more time to travel. Keeoh enjoyed Overwatch so much that he set a goal for himself. If he could hit GM on his crappy PC, he would fork up the cash to buy a new one so that he could stream.
And so it took me a year of like really grinding and getting better and stuff, but I finally hit Grandmaster, put a bunch of money into a streaming PC, and then started streaming from there.
Now, since Keeoh was only streaming to a handful of people when he first started out on Twitch, he wanted to think of a way to make his content stand out. He knew that being good at Overwatch wasn't going to be enough to bring new eyes to his stream. There were already plenty of big names in that scene, and what he came up with was, let's say, unique.
Being at 3 to 10 viewers, I was like, hey, how do I set myself apart from all these other streamers, you know? I mean, I can get a webcam, I can put cool graphics on, but at the end of the day, I'm no different than everybody else playing Overwatch in the same category as me. So, I was one of the highest ranks in the game. That was already like a really cool thing that I could, you know, pitch to people basically. But I thought, okay, if somebody scrolls down all the way in the Twitch directory, what can I do to make them click on my stream versus everyone else around me right now? And so what I did for the first 2,000 followers on Twitch is I did a backflip for every single follow that I got. And I would put that directly in my title so that if somebody did scroll down, they'd be like, 1 follow equals 1 backflip? But I don't believe it. They click on it, they follow me, I actually do a backflip, they're like, holy crap. Let's go!
Let's go! So yes, Keeoh did a backflip for each and every follow for his first 2,000 followers. Not long after, he was awarded entry to Twitch's new affiliate program, and he began backflipping for every new subscriber. But around that same time, he also entered his freshman year of college at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo as a computer science major. While juggling school and streaming, Keeoh got on the Fortnite bandwagon, and he got absolutely cracked at the game. Soon, he was competing in events, taking down some of the game's best players, and of course, hitting some crispy backflips.
Try hard. Shoot to the left.
Ooh, let's go. Pick me up. Yes! Let's go.
And as more people tuned into Keeoh's stream, school became less and less enjoyable, and he had to have a very difficult conversation with his parents.
I came home for summer and I talked to my parents and just said, hey, I want to try streaming full time. I think I can do it, and I don't want to get an internship this summer. Are you guys like okay with that, pretty much? And they didn't really know too much about streaming, but they trusted me, and they saw how much I didn't enjoy college, and they were like, yeah, I mean, if this is the path you need to take, then that's great. And they were super supportive.
Keeoh took a massive risk that summer, but soon it paid off. Because around the same time, TSM was making changes to their Fortnite roster. So in an effort to join forces with Daquan, Keeoh decided to showcase his skills on the Fortnite subreddit, and his post blew up. That video put Keeoh on the Fortnite map, and as more and more people discovered his very public TSM audition, a completely different organization came knocking.
I got approached by Cloud9 after submitting this pretty public debut of, hey, this is all my skill, I got this out here. And so Cloud9 reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to be the fourth for our roster? And I actually hit them back up and said, no, I would rather be a content creator, but I'll totally compete for you guys at the same time.
As a member of Cloud9, Keeoh's stream continued to grow, and he was doing pretty well competing in various events alongside his teammates. He even managed to take home $15,000 at TwitchCon 2019. But as time went on, and Fortnite morphed into a completely different game, Keeoh, like many others, grew frustrated with all the changes. So he gave other games like Apex and even CSGO a try. Eventually, he landed on Twitch's latest craze, Valorant. He became the platform's resident killjoy main before launching a series that pushed his content out to an even larger audience on YouTube. He decided to become a Valorant speedrunner.
With the release of Sky, I was thinking, okay, I have a really good opportunity to look at this agent and try to come up with a content series around this agent. Since I have a couple days in advance to think about it, I just spent some time researching other people's content and then looking at other things and just decided, okay, I'm gonna try this guy's speedrun.
And if you're wondering how in the hell someone speedruns Valorant, well, Keeoh decided that in order to play each new agent on his main Radiant ranked account, he would first have to hit Immortal rank with them on a fresh account. Keeoh's agent speedruns allowed him to crack Valorant's YouTube algorithm, and even share some of his newfound knowledge with his fellow creators. Between helping his friends learn the ins and outs of streaming, Keeoh continued putting out speedruns each time a new agent came out. Eventually, Keeoh grew too big to do backflips for every sub, because honestly, there were just so many of them that it probably would have killed him. Instead, he started doing one backflip for every competitive match he won, or sometimes for every kill he got. But throughout all of the backflips, streams, and speedruns, Keeoh was secretly planning something behind the scenes.
Last year, at the end of last year, I moved in with Grim and Chiro and revealed that I built the world's first trampoline streaming studio. And with that announcement, again, nobody knew I bought a house. Nobody knew Grim and Chiro were moving in. Nobody knew I put a trampoline in that house. So it was really fun to it was a bit stressful keeping that secret for almost a year. But I basically announced all of those things at once and then started a uncapped subathon and did it for 27 days. And yeah, I ended up amassing 20,000 subscribers across those 27 days. I got a dog as a result of that. I got a tattoo. I have a bunch of sub goals that I'm still actually finishing now. Yeah, I feel like it was very complete, and I'm really happy with how everything went. It was awesome. I'm Molly Bomb. Oh, I'm running away. I'm running away.
We're good. We're back up.
Okay, wait.
Wait, they didn't stick it.
Let's go!
Let's go!
We actually did it!
He's insane.
What?
Yeah, is it on? Is this thing on?
Trampoline backies?
Above the knee, yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Tell me already.
Yeah, just like do it slowly. Yeah, okay. And now. Alright.
This guy is on the ball!
Woo! Let's go. Balloons, that's how it works, dude.
4,
3. Wait, see if it actually hits it.
1.
0.
Holy shit!
Keeoh's subathon put him up there with some pretty big names as one of only 157 Twitch streamers to ever break 20,000 subscribers. And now that he's built such a strong foundation, Keeoh wants to focus on putting out the best content imaginable, no matter where his fans are watching him. Keeoh is even set to appear on American Ninja Warrior sometime next year. He's come a long way, from backflipping for follows in his bedroom to buying his first house and even building an entire studio to keep his dream alive. And with more Valorant agents on the way, we'll likely see a lot more of him.
It's time to kind of learn a new skill set and then be able to produce the content on Twitch so that when people do show up to a stream, it's going to be like a really awesome stream for everybody. So, you know, consistently growing the YouTube, try to get up to the 500,000 and the 1 million subscriber mark is kind of the next big goal.
Is a springboard diver? Oh, like a diver. I was like, what the is a springboard diver? I guess so. Like a diver, like you just zoom and dive. That makes sense. Yeah, circles and flips and shit.